Morning, everybody. Yeah, it's about 6:58. I've been here since about 6:17. I know 41 minutes. I should have done something by then, right? Well, I would have, but the thing is, my mom was dropping me off, and of course, my mom had to get some Dayquil, or the Equate version of Dayquil pills to take because she's trying to get some mucus out of her system, get over a cough. You know, mainly because she's working with kids that all of a sudden have developed coughs or developed and getting sick, and especially around the end of the school year. So yeah, it's kind of ironic that that's happening. But anyway, she had to do that, so I just waited a bit to do this. I started at 8 o'clock, so I still have time, hopefully uninterrupted. Like I said, hopefully uninterrupted, but I have time. Now, the reason I'm here, though, is to give you guys a channel update. That's why I'm really doing this. You see, there is a lot going on this week. Or there has been a lot going on this week so far, as well as still a lot going on next week. I mean, this week, of course, obviously there's a lot of graduations taking place. Either high school, college, junior high, elementary school, grade school, even the smallest of graduations, preschool to kindergarten, or kindergarten to first grade. So, yeah, a lot's going on. And of course, it's Memorial Day weekend upcoming, so it's going to get really busy. And I don't know what my family has planned. For all I know, my second oldest sister may plan to do a barbecue or something like that to celebrate my second youngest nephew's well, not my second youngest, but my third youngest nephew's graduation from the 6th grade into the 7th. In other words, from grade slash excuse me. What I was trying to say is, she might plan to have a little barbecue or something to celebrate his promotion, his ascension from 6th grade to the 7th. In other words, his promotion and ascension from elementary / grade school into junior high / middle school. Now, sorry about that. Now that might not seem like a big deal, and even my second oldest sister played it off as not being a big deal, but it is. There's no doubt she looks at it as it being a big deal, because she's getting at this moment, and I say this with no offense. Okay, I say this with no offense. But she's getting at that moment right now to where, just like a lot of parents, as their kids are entering their teens and all that, she's becoming very reminiscing of her child being young. That's what she's doing. She's becoming very reminiscing of her child being younger. I mean, we all know that Facebook sometimes goes in these memory things on our Facebook page of this happened 4 years ago, this picture was taken 4 or 5 years ago. And she's always very reminiscing of how young he was. And sometimes, she will say stuff along the lines of, why can't they remain this young? So, she's going through that transition to where she knows that her youngest son is now entering into his final 6 years of school, of regular school. You got the 7th and the 8th, then you got the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So 6 years. So essentially, she's looking at the fact that he's going to be graduating within 6 or 7 years. He starts junior high in the fall of this year. That's 19 to 20. Then he, goes into the 8th grade, which is 20 to 21. And then, ninth grade is 21 to 22. 10th is 22, 23. 11th is 23, 24. And then senior year, high school is 24, 25. So she's essentially looking at 2025 as the year he graduates. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, she might have something planned, like a little barbecue or something like that to celebrate that occasion that he's going into junior high now. But then comes next week, and next week, of course, I'm kind of back on a regular schedule. I do work Memorial Day, so that's good. But the only thing is my mom has to take me to work again, like she did today, because of the fact that I work at 10:15 in the morning. And it being Memorial Day, no buses run that day. So, yeah, she has to end up taking me to work that morning and picking me up. Now, the following days after that, the Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's kind of back to regular status quo, 8:30 to 5:30, which is good. Now, originally, I thought it was just going to be one day for me, but thankfully, someone realized, oh, wait a minute, the fiesta is going to happen that week. People are going to be barging into town. We need to have things ready. We need to have things prepared. We need to have the help. And they also realized that week as well as other graduations are going to be taking place too. So that's why I'll be working. So yeah, I'm going to be working in almost a full-time capacity these next 2 weeks. But then the week that follows is in question because, like I said, I thought this upcoming week I would end up doing just one day, and now I'm doing, this schedule. Well, now I'm doing, like I said, the schedule of 8:30 to 5:30. So that could change again. Who knows? I think honestly, right now, if they are trying to fix the scheduling and give people back their hours, they're playing it by ear. They're basically saying, let's play it by ear and go from there and see what happens. So if that's the case, there's a good strong possibility that I could end up back at my regular schedule in the first full week of June. If not, that's going to open the door for a lot of things to happen. One thing that potentially could happen is I can end. Well, basically, what I'm trying to say, and ironically, a lot of cars are coming out of nowhere now. It is a little after 7 in the morning, so I guess that would explain a lot. But mainly what I'm trying to say is, hold on for a second. Sorry about that, but like I said, what I'm trying to say is, if I end up only doing one day on the first week of June, then that's going to open up the door, I should say, for a lot of stuff to happen for me. One, I can do more videos and go from there. Basically, update my channel more so with content. It opens the door. So I guess right now, like I was trying to say, it looks like my job's trying to play it by ear and see what happens next. So who knows? The first week of June, I can end up just doing one day, and maybe that might change, and I might end up doing all 5 days, or 4 out of the 5 days. Who knows? But right now, it looks like, in my opinion, they're playing it by ear, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Now, as far as what I got planned, depending on how I feel today and after work and tomorrow, I'm gonna try to do another bi-weekly show of my CAW league, and that's going to be the Women of Honor one. Now, just like I had done with the with the DCWA Raw one, my plan is just to right now kind of video capture it, and hopefully I can't remember kind of went out the door. Not in a rush this morning, but we went out the door. I can't remember if I unplugged my video capture card or not. If I didn't, then I'm going to have to unplug it when I get home, let it cool off a bit. But I think it'll be okay. Point is, though, what I'm trying to say is, depending on how I feel today or tomorrow, or even probably most likely this weekend, but any which way, I am going to try to get that next episode up. So, and the same goes for Thunder. So those are going to be episodes to look forward to. And mostly, if I do any of them, if I do one of them on the weekend, it's probably going to be early in the day, because like I said, I don't know what my family's going to have planned this weekend. So, so just be on the lookout for that. And then kind of maybe in an exhibition way, I might do a battle, some kind of exhibition like match, like a tournament or a battle royal, just for Memorial Day. Just for the heck of it. So if I end up doing that, you'll see that as well. Other things as well is I do plan to do more PMVs. I have some songs that I want to work with and go from there and see, hopefully without any issue, that they might work. So there's that opportunity in front of me to do more PMVs. I'm also going to be doing, hopefully, another live stream of Topics on My Mind this Saturday morning. The plan basically, as crazy as it sounds, I'm going to set my alarm for maybe about 6 in the morning or 6:30 if I get up, depending on how I feel. I'm going to turn on my computer, let it, do its thing, and then when the time is right, I'm going to get on there and I'm going to do a live stream. Now, you might say to yourself, well, isn't your family home on the weekend, your mom home on the weekend? Yeah, but she's asleep. She gets into what's known as such a dead sleep that doesn't really matter to her. She doesn't really take notice. As a matter of fact, the time she wakes up, I'll be done probably with my live stream. So look forward to that. Look forward to either Saturday or Sunday, depending on how things roll, for a special Memorial Day Topics on My Mind. Well, it's probably just going to be on the fly kind of topics, just talking, discussing, no order like I usually do kind of deal. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully. And I might also, in time, look through my YouTube library and see exactly what older videos I could probably convert to 4K. I mean, as you probably have noticed, there have been some videos like my Beyond the Stars AMV that I did based around Disney's Bonkers series. You might have noticed that I recently, in the past month or so, I recently converted that to 4K. So there's some so there might be some videos I might do there as well that you can look forward to in the future of happening maybe. Now, I also want to let you know that a week from this Saturday, well actually it's a week from Friday, but mostly a week from this Saturday, is Apricot Fiesta here in Patterson. And what I'll try to do, hopefully I'll have some minutes bought and be able to use them. But what I plan to do mainly is show you guys some live footage from the Fiesta. Now, some of the live footage might go into Facebook so it can be equally spread out, but some of it will also be on YouTube. And just like I did with the Star Wars deal as well, I might even combine them together to do one big video. That's the plan right now. That is the plan right now, to do something like that. So there will be more content along the way. But that's next week. I just got to get through the rest of this work week and next week's work week to kind of be able to get to that point. So yeah, just thought I'd come on here, let you know what's going on. I've got about 45 minutes before I have to clock in anyway, but I thought I'd just let you know what's happening, what's upcoming in the future here on this channel in the next couple weeks. Again, and the reason I'm doing this is because just to let you know that if anything does change, I will let you in on it. So be prepared for something like that in the future. Be prepared for that. And really, that's all I can say, guys. So till next time, God bless. Take care. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the support. And that's about it. So take care, guys, and I'm out.